They got talent out here for real though. Like, especially after I heard Miss Banks rap. Like, she can rap for real.
Yeah, yeah.
I like her.
DJ Firestarr keeping it smashed.
Spotify, influential records, DJ Firestarr. I'm not new to this. Dash Radio, the rap show. Got a special guest in the building, Big Glow.
Hey.
Glorilla, what's good?
What's good?
Memphis
What's
in the building. How are
in
you?
the building. I'm feeling blessed.
Literally, you was on a plane last night. You just landed this morning or last night, was it?
This morning.
Passing through London again.
Yeah, super blessed.
And you was in Europe before. Where was you? Berlin?
Nah, I go to Berlin after.
Oh, you're going after?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of people in the building, the whole CMG team, like it's different now when we're coming up to do interviews. There's a lot of people running around, like organising stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy.
Super crazy.
So talk a little bit about, obviously, FNF. We know the vibe there. We know what it's done, still doing in the clubs. Yeah, as a DJ, like, when we get into that segment, the ladies section, it's heavy. But then obviously we've got Tomorrow too as well.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that record before we even talk about any of the music that's coming, because obviously Cardi, it's crazy out there. Like
Tomorrow too. You know, it started from the first Tomorrow before Cardi got on it. I had recorded that song the day we recorded the FNF video. So right after we left FNF, after we left from shooting the video for FNF, we went straight to the studio. I recorded Tomorrow. Then dropped it in July. You know what I'm saying? That was my first song after FNF that I put out. And so they were showing it a lot of love. Like, different people just got to doing that dance. How you doing? That Memphis juking.
crazy.
And so it was doing pretty good. Then it's when my girl, my cousin, Cardi.
Your family.
Yes.
Literally.
She came, you know what I'm saying, murdered her verse, then just made it go even crazier.
Talk a little bit about that relationship with Cardi. I'm sure you've been asked it like a million times. You're going to get asked about it a million times even today, but we need to know about it. I need to know about it for the people locked in, influential records. Kind of the connection, obviously, she had her birthday recently as well, right? And you guys were like turning up. And obviously you got a crazy present that's like gone viral everywhere that you've got to watch.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the relationship and how you view maybe the advice that, a lot of the advice that she's been giving you as well.
I take it in. Actually, I took in some of her advice before I knew her. Like, when I was an upcoming rapper, I used to watch her interviews.
Right.
And I used to just listen to what she was saying. So, and like everything she said, I used to feel her. You know what I'm saying? And then actually getting the advice from her now, like, directly to me is even crazier. So, like, she tell me a lot of good shit. You know, she's such a genuine, motivational type person. She want to see everybody win. She got, like, a real beautiful soul.
Regarding, like, the female rap scene, sometimes it's maybe not all, like, one unit.
Yeah.
What sort of conversations, like, maybe take place behind the scenes, like between artists, or what kind of direction would Cardi give, like, you as a newcomer into the game? Kind of, is your aim to kind of like not get drawn into like a lot of that kind of politics, or?
Well, we just talk about, she just telling me about, when she give me advice, she tell me just stay on top of my shit in the summary, stay on top of my shit. Don't, you know what I'm saying, keep going, like, don't get comfortable where I'm at.
Yeah.
So.
And regarding, obviously, with touching on Cardi, but then also since the deal and like now being CMG, like you've had like a couple months now to like let it kind of sink in, because obviously it's still probably crazy.
Yeah, it's still crazy.
But what, again, like with Yo Gotti and the whole team, like what are the main things that you've been taking from the team that you have around you now, and maybe some of the advice from Gotti as well in terms of the game and, you know, navigating through it? Because,
you know, I actually have a lot of respect for them. Then, like, now as I'm becoming a bigger artist as I go, I have way more respect for, like, mainstream, like, big artists, because they work so hard. And Gotti and the whole CMG, Interscope, they work so hard for me. Like, they be having sleepless days for me. So I really appreciate them. That's like some shit that some advice they give me without giving it to me.
Right.
'Cause I see how hard they work, and it made me want to work hard too. He got his Mr. Get It Done. Him and all the people on label, like they get shit done for real. And so, yeah, that's what. And advice he actually gave me too was, he just give me a lot of game. It's a lot.
Is there a lot to take in, or is it like manageable? Like, do you feel
It's manageable. It's manageable. He never tried to overwhelm me with stuff. Like he never tried to put too much on me where I get frustrated.
Yeah. But it must be mad motivational, like you're saying, like obviously having that team behind you and the way that they go so hard.
Yeah, like they go super hard.
That's what gives you the motivation, I'm guessing, to just wanna be on top.
Yeah.
And I mean, that leads us nicely on to the EP that's coming, the work that you've been putting in. Has there been a lot of pressure to put that together? You know, how much pressure do you feel like going into the release of?
I feel like people expecting to hear some more hits.
Yeah.
Like they expect a lot out of me because like how I came in making some super hard songs. So
we got bangers on there, yeah?
Yeah. I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
Okay.
Cause like I said, I know they're expecting a lot out of me. And sometimes I see when people drop, they be like, I don't even fucking with that new album or that's gonna flop. I'm like, oh my God. I'm super nervous, but I'm super excited too.
Has it been overwhelming trying to put the project together?
Not really, because a couple of the songs I did before I blew.
Right.
Some of the songs on there from before I blew up. Then, like, I just make songs as I go. And so that's how we coming about with the EP. We picking songs from all the songs I make. Like when I go to studio, make a song, you know what I'm saying? So we just pick from them. And so it really ain't overwhelming. It's pretty cool. The overwhelming part, it ain't even overwhelming. It's just the most tiring part is shooting the videos. I never knew videos took 12 hours.
Oh, for real?
I never knew that because, you know,
you always turning up in them. They look like just hella fun. Like
yeah, they do be fun. Don't get me wrong. They do be fun. But like back in Memphis when I was upcoming rapper, the video used to be 1 hour, we out of there.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a one take.
Yeah, but like now it's so much effort inside the videos. It's really like you be shooting a movie.
Features on the EP? Are we allowed to let off like
it's
who's
one
on there?
feature. You know, Bless and Tomorrow too on there.
Okay.
Then it's 9 songs total, and it's just one feature on there. One extra feature besides Bless and Tomorrow too.
Okay, cool. How many tracks?
It's 9.
9 tracks?
Yeah.
Okay. And it drops on the 11th of November?
11/11.
Yeah. Make sure they're paying attention to that. So Influential Records, what we do is when we get an artist in the building, we ask them to pick a couple of records that are just important to them in their life. It can be any tracks from any genre that just mean something to you and a story behind the record. So I'm going to ask you to pick 3 for the people locked in and ask you to get into the first influential record.
Okay. Damn it.
It might have been some like crazy hood record from Memphis that we might not even be up on that you want to put us up on.
Okay. Damn, it's a lot.
Like, is there one that sticks in your mind, like growing up maybe, or something that you was hearing a lot?
There's so many songs I didn't like growing up that I can't think. But I know I'm going to say one song that was, that meant something to me was Super Gremlin by Kodak.
Okay.
Because I was actually going through what he rapped about. Like, soon as he dropped it, I was going through the whole thing he was rapping about.
That's crazy.
So I was really messing with that song when it first came out.
Is Kodak someone that you want to... Have you connected with him? With Kodak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we expect something?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I think I'll Beyonce and Chief Keefs, because they're my favorite 2 artists.
Chief Keef.
Chief Keefs and Beyonce.
Any specific Chief Keef record? I mean, he's got hits. He's got too many, I know, but...
Exactly, all of them. Like, I'm a super Chief Keef fan.
We can just throw in a couple Chief Keef records. What is it about him that... have you always been listening to him from early, like...
I listened to him when I got in high school. He was, like, just young, turned gangster.
Fully.
I just loved it. All his music, like, I could... It's so crazy because I could relate to his music. Like, I could really relate. Like I was walking to school, listening to him in the earphones. So I just listened to him super hard.
Yeah, he's one of the coldest. He's one of the coldest. So what we did is when we knew we was going to spend some time with you, we threw some questions out to the people. So before I let you run out of it, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions from the fans, right?
Okay.
Let's see what they've got for you. This is the first time that I'm seeing a list as well, so just bear with me. Just bring it up. Okay, this is a standard question regarding the UK. Obviously, I know you've tapped in with Miss Banks prior. Is that something? Are you wanting to connect with more UK artists?
Most definitely.
Obviously, it takes a bit of time to get used to kind of who's who, and you've only been here maybe twice, so
Yeah.
They
got talent out here for real though. Like especially after I heard Miss Banks rap, like she can rap for real.
Yeah.
I like her.
So did you guys make a record when you was last out here? Okay. Can we expect that anytime soon?
Soon, I'm gonna say it's not on the EP.
Right. Okay.
But you can expect it.
So we'll get it soon, hopefully, somehow.
Yeah.
Some way. Okay, this is a good question. Somebody wanted to know, what kept you going in the game when you were starting out and you were low, and did you think the breakthrough would come sort of as it did for you?
Yeah, I always had faith in myself. I always manifested. I always knew it was going to happen one day. Yeah, I always worked towards it. I never, ever quit. It was something I wanted to do. I knew it was something I wanted.
And what would be your best advice to people, some of the artists, younger artists that are maybe feeling that frustration where the time ain't come maybe as yet?
If it's what you want to do, if it's your passion, whatever your passion is, go for it. Don't ever let up on it. Go after it. Because if that's your passion, you're going to be good. You good at it, or you can get good at it, and it's going to work out for you.
I hear that. Now, we spoke about Cardi, so I'm not going to over-ask this question, but there's one where somebody wanted to know, regarding Cardi, is there something you can tell us about Cardi that the people on the outside who don't know her like you know her, what can you tell us something about Cardi that the people wouldn't know?
She got 2 left feet.
What does that mean? She can't dance?
She swears she can't dance. When I was trying to get to my dance, she like, I got 2 left feet. She like, I can't do it.
All right, cool. The EP, 11th November.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to let the people know before we let you run out of here?
No skips on her. Y'all gonna love every song. I'm praying y'all do. I do.
There you go. You got it right here. Firestarr, Big Glow. We're out.
Let's go.